Hey, it's your boy, the whitest black kid you'll know. Jesus Christ, this is Gory getting way more racist than the actual Black Lives Matter. Even though I really wanted to talk about that situation, but I just don't feel like I want to because the whole entire thing has already been addressed as it is. But if you want to hear everyone else's opinion about Black Lives Matter, just go to Twitter and just go to every place of social media, and then that'll save you some time than just listen to my opinion. But yeah, that's not the situation I'm actually talking about. Before I actually go with today's topic, I just want to know that, in case you already noticed, I'm living in a different location right now. This is actually this is the same house, but basically this is just a new location. I'm changing like a different settings, and sorry about the whole entire thing shaking, but but my point is actually this is my new setting, and this is going to be the new shit from now on. And yes, this is basically a Skyrim poster because I like Skyrim, and I basically have the game right here, so basically this shit is actually cool. This is the only thing I can actually have right now. But anyways, let's get into today's topic of today's bullshit. For today's topic, I'm literally talking about everyone's most anticipated game of this year. And no, I'm not talking about Cyberpunk 2077, even though I really am excited for that game. I really cannot wait to see what CD Projekt Red was actually doing. But, yeah, even though the game already has, like, a lot of stupid-ass controversy, which makes no damn sense if, people don't even know about context about it, I'm literally talking about a game that everyone else was really excited for until something happened. Or should I say, a lot of shit happened. And that is no other than The Last of Us Part 2. Yeah, I'm bringing this shit up right now. I'm basically going to be one of those people who are talking about it. Because the game is going through, like, a lot of shit, and I do mean a lot of shit. Like, Naughty Dog not even paying their, employees for some shit, because God knows what reason. Both Sony and Naughty Dog were both going, like, damage control, thanks to, like, one of their employees just actually, bring out the entire leaks on Reddit. Like, half of it is basically confirmed, and the other half is just basically unconfirmed. So basically, that's basically all the shit that I actually read my fair share. So basically, I thought it was just fucking ridiculous that they're actually doing this shit. So yeah, thanks to the leaks, everyone just legit canceled their pre-orders and shit. And just decided to say, well, this is actually shit, I'm canceling my pre-order. And the game is now still going gold, all thanks to the shit that's just happening right now. And regardless, Neil Druckmann's still saying that the game is still going gold, even though I still think that's bullshit. Naughty Dog is basically abusing YouTube laws. Yeah, that's a different topic for another time, or basically everyone else could actually tackle that one. And now, thanks to the whole entire game that is now still going up on YouTube, the game gets like a shit ton of 10 out of 10s. Especially from IGN, even though I still think they're full of shit. So, in case you're wondering what the fuck is The Last of Us Part 2, in case you've been living under a rock, the game follows up to like, it's basically a sequel to the first game, but this time, you're not going to be playing as Joel, but you're going to be playing as Ellie, the second main protagonist from the first game. She's all grown up, and basically she's been going through a lot of shit, so yeah, that's the best way I can actually say without spoiling it. I don't have the review copy, so basically I'm not even gonna bother telling you how I feel if I actually played the game, and I'm not gonna be one of those guys, but if you're gonna actually find a person that actually has like an actual unbiased review, I would highly recommend watching Skill Up's review, which honestly I'll put into the link in the description below, so yeah, that will probably save you some time. But yeah, in case you're wondering like about like everyone else's reviews about the whole entire thing, I think they're fucking bullshit. And we'll get into that later. Because like all thanks to the leaks considered to like one specific character, like the fucking man.
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
I can call the police if you'd like me to.
And everyone's favorite sport.
Damn it!
Combine into one, and then boom, you got yourself a recipe for disaster. But yeah, all I wanted to say is this. Like, I don't really hate like PlayStation games. I really don't. Like, I played my fair share of PlayStation games, even though I own an Xbox. One of my friends and family members allow me to actually play PlayStation games because, well, they're nice and they're fucking awesome. Like, I played Spider-Man. I played Spider-Man on my friend's PlayStation 4. He allowed me to actually play like Apex Legends, which got me started playing Apex Legends. I'm a Rake main, in case you guys already know. Probably don't know, but anyways, some of you do. But anyways. Yeah, and one of my family members actually allowed me to actually play the first game of The Last of Us. So, yeah, I don't usually play games on, Xbox, like, all the time. I usually play games, like, just basically on my PC, on my computer, which basically right now I'm only playing, like, The Masquerade Bloodlines Part 1 before, Part 2 comes out. So that's really awesome to actually go through. So my experience so I really want to talk about my experience of the first Last of Us. To my actual reaction, I thought the game was actually really heartbreaking. Well, not heartbreaking, but pretty much heartbreaking. Really brings you like really brings you to the feels with excellent characters, an excellent, well done story that actually puts The Walking Dead to shame, and basically just, you know, talks about humanity and stuff like that. Like, that was the only good theme, and actually focus on stuff that you actually like from an actual good game that actually has a way more better story. So what do I think about the whole entire game of this sequel of The Last of Us Part 2? Trust me when I say this. It's like saying, like, we would focus on a good story, but instead we want to shove in a fucking feminist agenda that'll make you feel like make you feel like we're actually beating you in the head with it like it's a fucking Quan Chi move from Mortal Kombat 4. So, yeah. If that doesn't work, then, let me think of a better example. Remember that movie Black Christmas? That came out, like, on, 2019? Yeah, remember that shit? That was basically PG-13, where basically, like, the director and everyone else from YouTube, no wait, not YouTube, fucking, Universal was, like, saying, like, we would know how to slasher right. We would slasher right in this movie, but we decided not to, so we're just gonna shove in a feminist agenda and do the same shit that I just mentioned, like, a few seconds ago. Yeah, that's not a good way to go, buddy. That is definitely not a good way to go. And, along with this shit, Neill Druckmann actually says that, some fans is not gonna actually like this. And I feel like this is actually going for the same song and dance number that I basically heard from, Deep Silver. Like, remember that shitty game from 2013 named, Right to Hell Retribution? Yeah, this is basically like, I remember this quote that basically just added in one of the articles. Like, basically, like, this is what, this is basically, like, I feel like this is the same song and number that I feel like this is actually going to be, like, the same thing. Like, this is what I remember what Deep Silver actually says. It's like, it's not something that everyone will basically like. We're going to have people that actually fucking hate it. But trust me when I say this, we know we're going to have a lot of fans as well. A lot of people will love it. A lot of people will laugh. It's going to be one hell of an exciting experience. I'm going to let Angry Joe actually handle this one.
No! No, it's fucking not! Nobody's laughing!
Yeah. Could have said it better myself. And even though he even said that the whole entire game will be, like, diversive, trust me when I say this, everything being diversive doesn't mean actual good storytelling. So, that's going to be a shit show to actually go through. Because, remember, Star Wars The Last Jedi? Sorry, my, camera just, decided to shit itself. Anyways, yeah, as I was saying about The Last Jedi, like, remember how, like, Rian Johnson actually made his own version of, The Last Jedi? Like, there's some parts that were amazing, and there's some parts that a lot of people were pissed off about. And I've seen my fair share of The Last Jedi, and yeah, I was actually mixed as well, but I wasn't entirely pissed off like the fans were, like saying like, Jesus Christ, Rian Johnson fucked up Star Wars. I mean, trust me, it's already been fucked up, all thanks to the CEO of LucasArts not actually having a roadmap. She says she has a roadmap, but it's all bullshit. Trust me, you could actually tell. I mean, I would say that Neill Druckmann has like a roadmap and stuff like that, but yeah, scratch that part. That doesn't make any sense. But like I said about like I said, like actual diversity doesn't really do well with good storytelling. I've seen this shit before with shit like what BioWare is also doing with Mass Effect 3 example. Trust me, remember that third ending that everyone hated? Yeah, it was not good. And even with the extended cut, like, it still doesn't really do shit at all. And it's still not even going to be fixed anytime soon. So there's that. So remember, like I said about IGN gave it a 10 out of 10 and other shit, and also I mentioned about like a Skillshare. No, wait, not Skillshare. Even though this video is not sponsored by Skillshare, I'll tell you that much right now. It's actually sponsored by not Raid Shadow Legends. Bullshit aside, yeah, like it's like of how I mentioned like Skill Up's review of how it's actually unbiased and stuff like that. Like most of the reviews, of course, it's actually been paid and stuff. Actually feels like it's been like Sony's feeling like it's being like actually paying for like a shit ton of reviews. So yeah, to actually make it get like good buzz. And honestly, just when I say this, like last time I remember, like I've been hearing that Sony's actually like paying for fake reviews just for like some of their shitty movies like earlier, like a few years ago. And I feel like it's not just movies now. They're probably just going to do it for like every other shitty game that they can actually pop up or basically with some shit when it comes to a feminist agenda and actually basically pay for shitty reviews and think that's actually going to be like that makes it okay, which it really doesn't at all. And trust me when I say this, focusing on one demographic, either way, a lot of people are still going to be pissed off no matter what you do. Even if you start paying for reviews and think that's going to be okay, which it really isn't at all. It's just going to make the situation even much worse than it already is. So I'm just going to conclude this whole entire shit show because I feel like I'm going to be wasting my entire, not just battery, but wasting my entire space on my tablet because I'm already recording this as a tablet right now because, well, reasons. I'm just going to say this right now. The Last of Us Part 2, it's kind of like a downward spiral. I just really want to give out my thoughts on the whole entire situation as for this year for Naughty Dog, Sony, and basically Neill Druckmann for like the whole entire thing. I just want to bring up my entire thoughts of the whole entire thing. Again, I'm not bringing up like a lot of shit on PlayStation. I mean, trust me, if you were a PlayStation fanboy and you want to buy The Last of Us Part 2 because you're a fan, by all means, do whatever you so well please. I don't give a shit. I really don't. I'm just literally just bringing up my entire thoughts of the whole entire situation, which I kind of find completely fucking ridiculous. Which, it literally is fucking ridiculous, to be perfectly honest. So, yeah, that's all I had to say. The whole entire situation is fucking ridiculous, and, yeah. If you need me, I'm going to be waiting for the actual good Game of the Year, potential Game of the Year that is probably going to be happening. It happened again. Which is probably going to be Cyberpunk 2077. So if you need me, I'm going to be sitting here waiting for Cyberpunk 2077 to actually happen, and I'll probably just go play, and right now I'm just going to be playing, Vampire the Masquerades on PC. So, peace.